You won't believe it, but today's relationship reality has gone far beyond what even comedy writers once imagined. What used to sound exaggerated is now normal conversation. Not long ago, the internet went viral over a woman saying she needs a man making $500,000 a year just to support what she called her basic life, claiming $20,000 a month is required just to survive. Another person seriously said that splitting a dinner bill counts as financial harm. There are now full courses teaching people how to get a man to cover their rent without even being emotionally involved. Expectations have climbed so high that even rich, accomplished men are stepping back and saying this no longer adds up. Let's talk honestly about what many men are dealing with today and why millions are choosing peace instead of joining a system that feels stacked against them. Marriage, once viewed as teamwork, is now seen by many as a risky financial bet. You walk in thinking you're building together, but too often it feels like signing an agreement where one side risks losing half of everything they built, plus ongoing payments, plus time with their children, plus their home if things go wrong. And statistically, things go wrong more than half the time. Even loyal men, even men who never wanted separation, end up sending money for years. There are countless stories of men who did everything right, worked endlessly, gave up their health, and still lost everything. One man spent 15 years supporting his family, only to watch his world fall apart after betrayal. He lost his house, pays heavy support, and now sees his kids twice a month. The system doesn't reward effort, it just moves money. That's why more men are avoiding legal marriage. They're open to commitment, open to building a life, even open to ceremonies. They just refuse to sign government paperwork after watching fathers, brothers, and friends get financially destroyed. Smart men are learning how to protect themselves. And this change is creating friction. Because being comfortable alone has become the highest form of self-respect. If someone can't enjoy their own company, if they always need approval, if they require another person to feel whole, they aren't ready for partnership. They're searching for emotional outsourcing. Men are realizing that calm solitude beats chaotic companionship every time. Entitlement in modern dating has reached shocking levels. Some truly believe men should repay them for hair, nails, makeup, and outfits before a date even starts. There was a real case where someone sent a $500 request before meeting for the first time. When the man refused, she went online claiming victimhood. Dating now often feels like money extraction with extra steps. Some openly admit they date only for free meals. Monday, one guy pays for sushi. Wednesday, another covers steak. Friday, someone else pays for entertainment. They aren't looking for connection. They're chasing wallets, and they celebrate this online, calling it empowerment, when in reality it's manipulation. Social media has pushed completely unrealistic standards. Every other video tells people they deserve millionaires, manifest billionaires, accept nothing under 6 figures. But when asked what they offer besides demands, silence appears. Saying, "I am the table," doesn't create value. You are a person whose expectations must match contribution. The manifestation fantasy has become especially harmful. Some truly believe they can think wealth into existence. Vision boards filled with yachts and private planes while working part-time and rejecting steady partners because social media promised something bigger. Dependable men are ignored while illusions are chased. Accountability has almost disappeared. When relationships fail, blame always goes outward. If someone is single later in life, it's called intimidation. If poor choices create hardship, it's reframed as strength. Self-reflection has become rare. One man saw his name dragged online because he suggested budgeting and shared responsibility. Public records later showed he was paying every bill. By then, the damage was already done. Materialism now leads everything. It's no longer about character or compatibility. It's about lifestyle image. Brand labels beat shared values. Expensive dinners matter more than real talks. Cars matter more than integrity. Some even rank partners by income in spreadsheets. That isn't dating, that's financial sorting. Dating apps make this worse. Average people receive massive attention, inflating self-image. Short-term interest is mistaken for long-term worth. Real wealth is misunderstood. Many successful people live simply, but social media sells fantasy instead of truth. Courses now teach how to keep multiple providers for different bills. Rent from one, car payments from another, fun from a third. This is called leveling up. Personal growth is forgotten. There are videos teaching emotional influence techniques to get money without commitment, scripts, psychological tricks. Thousands follow along. That isn't romance, that's exploitation. Even calm talks about expectations often collapse into emotional storms. Facts are called attacks. Statistics are ignored. Personal stories are dismissed. Understanding is replaced by competition. Meanwhile, economic reality is overlooked. People demand equality while also insisting on partners who earn far more. The math doesn't support this. As women rise financially, the number of men earning much more naturally drops. Men see this, they calculate, and many step away. They choose peace over arguments, freedom over pressure. From the outside, they often appear calmer than those who stayed. Satire now mirrors real life. Calculations show that meeting modern wish lists requires being among the top earners worldwide while having unlimited free time. Physical filters remove most men before personality even matters. So men simplify. They turn down expensive first dates. They suggest splitting checks. They walk away from inflated expectations. "I'm good" becomes a quiet statement of self-respect. Some misunderstand this shift, thinking attention will always be there. Then years pass and confusion follows. Good men didn't vanish. They either partnered with people who valued them or they chose solitude. Modern dating culture is deeply damaged. Loyalty, teamwork, and mutual effort have been replaced by extraction and unrealistic demands. Examples keep appearing. Height rules, huge income requirements, full financial coverage, acceptance of past responsibilities, and delayed intimacy, all paired with little personal stability. Others charge monthly emotional fees. Some sell listening, texting, and encouragement. Relationship roles turn into service contracts. Coaches now teach resource extraction with minimal investment. Lifestyle demands rise into 6 figures per year. Housing requests double costs for one side. Gifts grow into luxury expectations. Travel standards involve 5-star hotels and overseas trips. Cars are judged by logos, not reliability. Restaurants are chosen by price, not atmosphere. Meanwhile, many asking for this lifestyle carry heavy debt. Commitment timelines don't match. Exclusivity is expected while options stay open. Constant messaging is required without seeming needy. Emotional openness is demanded without real vulnerability. Every moment must be shared online. You're no longer dating, you're performing. Friends get voting rights. Hobbies are criticized. Families are pushed aside. Emotional labor is redefined while real effort goes unseen. Financial honesty flows one way. Standards change based on convenience. Some plan exit strategies before commitment even starts. Assets are reviewed while futures are discussed. Validation is demanded non-stop. Loyalty becomes uneven. Boundaries apply selectively. Self-improvement is required constantly, yet appreciation stays rare. Many want benefits without responsibility, support without commitment, investment without return. Eventually, men reach a clear conclusion. The price is too high. Financially, emotionally, mentally. Men aren't rejecting relationships. They're rejecting unfair arrangements. They're choosing stability over stress. They're choosing clarity over chaos. They're choosing self-respect. The truth is simple. Expectations have grown so extreme that stepping away feels like the only logical choice. Men want partnership, not sponsorship. They want teamwork, not transactions. They want respect, not entitlement. This is why so many are walking away. Not from anger, from awareness. Those who choose common sense over fantasy, peace over pressure, and growth over games are building stronger futures. This channel exists to speak honestly about modern psychology, hidden motives, and real relationship patterns. Here, clarity comes before comfort. Truth comes before trends. And strength comes from understanding. Subscribe to Psychos for grounded insight, real-world awareness, and conversations that matter. Choose wisdom over illusion. Choose balance over chaos. Stay connected so you don't miss what comes next.